these two ads. I come to you guys with the last 2 episodes of Empire. Listen. That shit right there, had me on a whirlwind. Now I'm going to try to break it as much down. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to be more professional and actually write what happened down in 2 hours, because I probably won't remember all of what happened in 2 hours. But that shit right there was good, y'all. That shit was good. Listen, I was like, God damn. Okay, so it started off, good enough, with Lucius and them going out. First and foremost, what the hell is wrong with Lucius? Like, this nigga, is he like an Illuminati or some shit? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, he don't believe in God and shit. And then when he was passing out all the gifts, they looked like they came from 1820s Rome. I don't know, vampire century or something like that. I don't know. But that nigga, something's wrong with him. I know he was adopted in an orphan and shit like that. But something wrong with that nigga. That nigga's not right. He done fucked everybody up. Everybody on the show is fucked up. So it started off good enough where, Lucius was going through this and that. But, to me, the big kicker of the night is when Precious, they asked Precious the question, why is your name Becky, like a white girl? And she was like, oh, my mom's white, and she just walked away. What? Fuck no, you're not just finna walk away on that shit like that. You're not just finna do that and act like that shit, it didn't happen. Like, you just didn't say your mom was white, and you sitting up here looking like a box of Oreos stuffed in skins, and no, that's not gonna happen. I'm like, really? They wrong for that. Then they had to go like platinum blonde with her hair. Like, she black as a motherfucker. That shit looked like somebody just took some white hair and put some highlighters in that shit. Don't do that to her, y'all. Don't. Y'all playing her wrong. Y'all playing her real wrong for that. That's not good. And then, the 11-year-old boy, Hakeem. Hakeem, first of all, young man, I'm going to need you to get some acting lessons or something like that, because I'm just not believing it. I'm not believing it. I mean, you playing the spoiled kid real good, but your facial expression, it's like you only got one facial expression, and that's the pumped out 11-year-old. Like, when daddy called and told him to come over, he was like, man, well, you tell him he can go to hell with that lady that took the money. Get the fuck out of here. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong? I'm not understanding your acting skills. You need to get better. That shit right there, I was just like, okay, are you really mad? You mad though? You mad for what? You mad or not? I mean, I wasn't believing that. And Lucius, he always had a thing for Cookie and stuff like that. But I still don't understand. Okay, so Cookie ran off with Antwone Fisher, and they went to the wilderness woods and stuff to make sweet, passionate love and everything that was so sweet. And she was acting like she was a virgin with 3 kids, and that was so sweet, and that was so nice. But then, Lucius had put 2 and 2 together, because he had asked old girl where the security guard Antwone Fisher was, and he was gone to the wilderness. I can't remember the name. I'm just going to call it the wilderness. And then when he went to find Cookie, because he was having blighters, she was also in the wilderness. That ghetto ass assistant, she needs some training or something like that. She needs to go to Tara's training for the celebrities or some shit like that, because they done got this motherfucker right off South Memphis on Lamar, and she just don't know what's going on. She just like, she with the food stamp office and shit. And I don't know, she in the wilderness with the nigga. They just do what they do. How? I mean, she trying to be ride or die, but she just so dumb. You know, she just so dumb and just feel so lucky just to be in the presence of all of them. She just like, shit. I'm with Chris Brown. I'm with Drake and them. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Y'all get her some training, first of all, Cookie. That's, if you so smart, get your assistant some training. Take her through Assistant Academy before you do all this. So now that done blew the scene up, and Cookie coming in with a sister and shit like that. And then she get turned around at the door, and you know, he all in his feelings. I'm tell you this, dudes get quick in their feelings. We get quick in our feelings. And yeah, we probably did some dirty shit, and you did 17 years and all that. I don't give a damn. You are up there boning Antwone Fisher. Don't do that. Don't do that and let me find out. Let me find out you bought an Antwone Fisher. And I don't know about it. I mean, that's just something I don't want to know. So, you know, he went dramatic and he did this and cut a key card off and all that. He knew he was wrong. But then he needed, you know, inspiration because she always was his inspiration. But now he trying to find it in Jamal. And Jamal taking him back to the place where everything started with the garbage can and all that. Now, I'm going to say this about Jamal. Jamal is cool. Please don't get me wrong. Jamal is real cool. But Jamal's working my last nerve, y'all. He working my last nerve because I can't believe the nigga. He like a sinking Iggy Azalea to me. I can't believe the truth of this dude. Because, I mean, it's like so fake to me. Do anybody else feel that? I'm the only one feel that. Like, my guy, you not about that life. Stop trying to be about that life. You're not about that life. So when you walking up and your daddy telling you you're gonna have to do something if you want to prove you the king. So you done put the old white man on the roof trying to throw him over. First and foremost, all them dudes that was with him when they met up when he was still an artist and they had the guns pointing at each other. Now, where everybody at? This is my party. You don't got no security? Unbelievable. And dude, like 100 and what? 45, 50 pounds. And you really trying to throw me over unbelievable. He don't even look believable trying to be hard and trying to be crazy like that. Like, I can believe Andre. If he would have told Andre to do that shit, Andre would have been like, yeah, all right. But I can't believe you. And then this nigga is like in the Disney Channel's 8 Mile, so you think you can sing and rap shit. When he went to that thing because dude came and blowed up the spot, and I know I'm going back and forth from episode to episode, but it's just, I mean, I gotta make relevance. That shit was so unbelievable to me. Like, really? So you gonna walk in North Memphis in a hole in the wall. You're a millionaire. Your daddy is, you know, Lucius Lyon. You walk in with a hood, you know, like you 8 Miles, M&M's or something like that. And he like, you know, who else, Nick? How about me? And then you just get up. He first of all, I knew this was some setup shit because nigga rap was lame as hell. Like, that was just set up for disaster. That nigga ain't signed to nobody. That nigga signed to like Jackson Avenue food stamp office. He ain't signed to nobody. Don't believe that shit. And then you get up there with your ass. How you go to a rap battle in North Memphis and then you start singing? My sin ain't worse than your sin. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking about? This shit is not believable at all. This song was good though. He sung that. You know, he sounded real good in that song. But they need to keep him in his lane where it's believable, where it's some shit that can actually happen with him. You know, it's like you got Michael Jackson and Prince walking in a North Memphis hole in a wall trying to rap a song. That shit right there, it just did not go well with me. It rubbed me the wrong way. That shit was not what was going on. I just rolled my eyes in the back of my head in my mind because I couldn't believe that this shit was going on. Then my coworker, she gonna tell me, well, I believed it. I said, that's because you're not from the hood. You're not from the hood. I mean, it's no way that you can believe some shit like that. Then you touching dude and you blinking and you doing all this, putting your hand in his face. No, you would have got hit. Something would have happened. That's not believable. Then you got back to Hakeem. Now, when he putting dude on the thing, Lucius done went and found him in the room. Now, you done went from Grandma Naomi, which I'm glad that's over with, because I mean, I really couldn't stomach that. But now you with Auntie Nikki?